Oh yeah.
I had a friend drag me here. I was like, well, I'll go if you go with me. And then as soon as he got me here, he was just like, bye. But I think that's definitely my kind of style. So.
Okay.
Sit there. Yeah, we'll just give a little bit of. Oh yeah, I've done this a time or two. Alright, so I actually have a special treat for you guys tonight. I'm gonna do a song that I don't normally really ever do. It's kind of new, and I haven't played it for people, so we'll see how you guys like it, and then I'll hit you with one more after that, if we get that far. Can I move this down at all? Or
Yeah, wherever you want.
No.
I want to sit, you know. Okay, I had the wrong. Okay, what I do.
Whoa. What's going on out there?
So.
What do we got?
Oh, fire rescue department.
Tabernacle got the fire rescue out.
Yeah.
It's probably those two people that went screaming down the exorcist stairs. Need any help?
Sorry, my guitars.
Take your time. Is that helping you, Tim?
Someone called emergency.
It's my fault. I lost my tuner.
Yeah, it's lit. Come check it. Yeah. Check it out. We got the fire rescue. Yeah. We got yeah. What's up, guys? Hey.
Alright, we're back in business. So, I write grunge music, and that's a lot of sad, slow shit, but I'm actually going to play like some of the most up-tempo, happy-sounding shit I got. So, this song's written about liars, cheaters, and slanderers. It's called One More Thing to Say Before I Go. So,
Alright.
brand new, never done it before. Cannot behave tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's a work in progress.
Pretty good, though.
There we go. Sorry about the microphone. I don't know what's going on.
It's all good. Nobody wanted to hear that one anyways. This one's kind of a little bit better. This one's called Let Go. You know, if you have shit that's wrong in your life, sometimes you gotta in with the chaos, out with the peace, joy, and serenity, okay?
Hallelujah.
So, yeah. rod will descend. I can't let go. I must let go. Since I fell from grace, I felt like a waste of your time. Ever since that day, you have haunted my mind. Comfort, there is no reason, there is no rhyme. This misdirection, how things got left were undefined. I must let go. I just let go. Check out my band, which is Your Destiny. I'm going to be recording some stuff this summer. Thanks for having me again. I'll come back.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this forever. Oh man. We're gonna do 2 more years and then we're gonna go into March.
When's Hardback coming back? I miss it. When's Hardback coming
I
back?
don't know, hardback, we're always waiting for 3.0.
3.0, that sounds fancy. 4?
It's a coming. Hey, hang on. I got you plugged in too. I think that's my plug. I'll take that.
Yeah, you can have that back. You know what?
You don't need a plug. All right. Well, we're doing okay. It's going to work out. All right. How's the time? What time is it now?
1:05.
1:05. Holy shit! This might actually work. Weston, you're not going to make it. How about it for James Weston, though? By the way, he's actually an official Tabernacle deacon. When we started, when we turned the Tom Miller Show into the Tabernacle of Hedonism with the Reverend Angel Dust blessing, we had the Secret Council of Society Deacons, and it was Jen, Garvin, and you, and yeah, Jen was not, because we got, people were very upset we didn't have a woman.
Yeah, well, they should have showed up if they wanted. If women wanted to be on the council, they should have been, just like everybody else.
Okay, Jen showed up, and then now they're mad at us.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
yeah,
all
she
right.
did show up, technically, so
Whatever.
yeah, it's fine.
The bottom line is, if anyone's Mexican and they'd like to be at the Tabernacle of Hedonism, please come see me at the end of the show.
From Arizona, that counts.
No, we don't like people from Arizona. No, I'm just kidding. Divala. Going once, going 3. That worked out beautifully. Thank you, Divala. That's how to do it. Get out of here before you go on. Leave room so we can get out of here at the right time, and don't come back next show. Great work. I dedicate this next act to Divala, who did not appear and was one of the best acts we had tonight.
Man, put the last guy to shame.
Yeah. I don't have any jokes to tell, so ladies and gentlemen, it's coming down to the real deal. Hey, give a round of applause for Daryl, your bartender. Daryl, despite my screaming at you on a regular basis, we wouldn't even be doing this show here if it weren't for Daryl. And Daryl has been at the Tabernacle shows since in many venues, believe it or not. So Daryl, I would like a glass of that dark liquid there, that Jägermeister, please. I mean, a whole glass, like a full. No, just a little titty of it. A little titty. Just a little titty.
He wants a sip and a half, you know, a couple drops.
A nip, as they say.
Nobody bought Birth of Pumpkin Boy for $2? I can't believe it.
I don't
I
need
got
cash.
$2, only two.
Here, I'll buy it. Why not? Something to put on my wall.
I'm telling you, take this over to Hector's Frames for about $300.
Holy shit!
For about $300, get a nice frame on that from Hector. And then when I'm dead, which should be any minute now, it's going to be worth a lot of money on eBay. Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Oh my god!
You hot muffin, you. All right,
I'll talk about this forever.
folks,
Chris.
happy birthday to John Wasser. We call him all kinds of things when he's not here. But Wassermania was a thing. I don't know if you were here for that. That was back in the 1800s. Just kidding, making fun, having some fun. But we love Wasser, don't we, John? Bill, Fred, what's your name again? Garvin?
Whatever you want to call me.
So, asshole, what do you think of... No, I'm just kidding. Garvin, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Indulge me. I'm not as good as I am. I'm not good enough to introduce John Wasser on his birthday. I'm not. There's only one person who is, and it's the Minister of the Interior and the best dressed of the deacons, especially since he's wearing hemp. Let's let Garvin, especially because you're about the same size as Wasser, so I gotta drop this down, way down here. Ladies and gentlemen, here to introduce John Wasser on his 81st birthday is Michael Garvin, 32 years old today. Michael.
I want to set the record straight before we begin. Tom, without your lifts, I'm a half an inch taller than you. Okay, and secondly, I am wearing all hemp, but I've got linen in my pocket because we need, we need to have loyalty in this world. We need to have loyalty to something. So I'm here to introduce one of our legends. I've illustrated his books. He's a former mechanic. He's a brilliant, versatile author. He is a curmudgeon, a legend, a man of all seasons. John Wasser.
Yeah, there you go.
Happy birthday, John.
Thank you, sir. Welcome back.
Thank
you very much.
I was hoping that would be better, Michael.
Oh, worms crawl in and worms crawl out. They turn your guts into sauerkraut. Off we go into a bastard's asshole, digging deep with toilet paper while he's sitting on the toilet bowl. Leprosy, I'm crawling with leprosy. There goes my eyeball into your highball. The songs I learned at Lake Grove School. I go to Lake Grove School, so pity me. There ain't a girl in this vicinity. And every night at 10 they lock the doors. I don't know what the hell I ever came here for. I'm gonna pack my bags and homeward bound. I'm gonna turn this damn town upside down. I'm gonna smoke and drink and neck. What the heck, to hell with Lake Grove School.
Wassermania! Forever! Wassermania! Forever!
Onward, Christian soldiers marching off to war. Con la cruz de Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads them to the brink. Forward into battle, see those soldiers drink. I love fucking with Christian hymns. They're so easy. Here's one I wrote many years ago, specifically to sing at the Tabernacle. Amusing grass, how sweet the scent that gets me oh so high. And when I'm high, I laugh a lot, so hard I almost cry. When I think of the GOP, they're old but not so grand. They just rob from the poor to give to the rich, though why I just can't understand. It's not the Christian thing to do. If Christ were here, he'd say so. But he's not here. Conservatives killed him so long ago. Oh, John the Care has plenty of cash from medicinal Mary Jane. The Republic Party has no control, so still those funds remain. Amusing grass, how sweet the smoke that gets us all so high. But the state of our nation is no joke. That's why we should all just
Yeah!
And the reason I haven't been around, Alachua County Sheriff's deputies
There we go.
gave me a absolutely flagrantly abusive arrest for alleged DUI. I got out of this place one night right at 2 o'clock. I had bought a total of 4 drinks, left the last one on the bar half full when I left, over 7 hours. That's 1 drink every 2 hours. You're not going to get drunk on that. And these guys just made it up their mind they were going to arrest me for DUI. You realize that when they get you over to that Intoxilizer 8000, they can make that fucking thing say anything they want it to say. He pulled me up with a .12 supposedly. And there's a University of Tennessee calculator. You put in gender, weight, number of hours you've been there, and it tells you how much you should have for a blood alcohol level after X number of drinks. By that calculator, it would have taken me 14 fucking drinks to get to a .12. The guy pulled the plug on the Intoxilizer. I watched him do it. He's denied that several times under oath. But he pulled the plug, and the only reason they do that is if the first blow came up below level. And then they know how to make it go higher. They change the breathing instructions. And we can prove he changed the breathing instructions because he changed them even between the 2 blows after he pulled the plug. And there's a piece of information that goes to Tallahassee that he doesn't see on the report. And that's the quantity of the volume of air on each blow. And it should be the same because the breathing instructions are supposed to be the same. And he changed it between the 2 blows, and we had a 1.457 on the first blow and a 1.871 liters on the second blow. 28.4% difference when it should be a 0 or maybe 1 or 2% difference. So we can prove he did that shit. And then, when he pulls the plug, it sets up a second login. And so you get the login data from FBLE in Tallahassee, and I fully expected to see 2 logins. Turns out, it says he never logged into the machine that day. And he had to have logged into it to get the test, the first test. And so, because the judge wouldn't, my public pretender wouldn't, and he's the guy who pointed out to me the difference in volume. He refused to say anything bad about the 2 deputies.
Fucking shill.
And then the judge refused to let me show the jury the evidence that I brought with me because I knew the attorney wouldn't have it. And I got convicted. And it took 2 years to get a trial date. Then it took another almost 2 years for the appellate court to finally come around and say, oh, we're going to uphold this verdict. So now I got one more shot to get it overturned, and I've got all the proof in the world to do that. I filed a complaint against the 2 deputies, and the Infernal Affairs Department said that I was speaking only my opinions, and that they had the facts, and the facts said that the actions of the deputies were justified, lawful, and proper. And I'd like to know what the hell is lawful about perjury and tampering with evidence. And I'm asking the FBI now to investigate them as a corrupt organization under the Federal RICO Act.
Hallelujah! Woo-hoo! John Wasser, legend! Wassermania, fighting the good fight. Happy birthday, John. That was one of the best sets up until you got off on that DUI stuff. One of the best sets you've ever done. Absolutely terrific. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.